Hey guys, how are you doing? I wasn't going to do a video on this, but basically I wanted to, just for the reason being that I think it's worthy of a video, and I have done video on some liquids in the past, or a particular brand of liquid, which is Canavape, and that was obviously a cannabis oil type liquid, and I wanted to do I wanted to do this because it's on sort of your standard nicotine based liquid. So, where do I start? Well, basically, about a year ago I started buying liquids in the UK, and if you live in the UK, you know yourself that it's expensive over here compared with the US. One bottle of liquid for 10 ml is like £5 over here, so you're looking at what, six, seven, $8 in the US for 10 mls of liquid. And once you start getting onto bigger mods, better mods, and bigger atomizers, then you start really going through the liquid quite fast. So I had a bit of an issue. I was spending maybe £200-300 a month on this stuff. It just isn't great for me, and I know that I've not shaved in a while. I apologise for that. Not been feeling the greatest, but I wanted to give a shout out to these guys, and they're called Swagg Source USA, and they ship to the UK for $25, which isn't bad. It takes 10 days, and they're really fucking good flavours, to be honest with you. But there is a but. I'm unsure if they're going to be able to send these after the TPD comes in over here, which obviously limits what we can buy. But I still wanted to show off some sweet liquids today, and I've got various different, I've got 6 different bottles, and just so you guys have a little bit of information on that, this is my first order 2 months ago. So I've got half a bottle here, a third of a bottle here, and a third of a bottle here. So a third of a bottle here. So I've got roughly 1.5 bottles left of juice for my tank, and that's 2 months. So I'm averaging probably half a bottle a month, which means I can probably buy 6, 7, 8 for the year, depending. Obviously vaping depends each day. Sometimes I vape loads, sometimes I vape not so much. So I'm running it on a Relo RX200 with the Smock G2 tank with some dual coil, what's it? I can't think of the word. Clapton coils, dual Clapton coils, stainless steel, and I'm running on stainless steel temperature mode right now because I've just figured out how to use that, and it's pretty cool. So I wanted to show you the liquids. We have quite a few different liquids here. We've got Western Honey, which is really freaking nice. It's like a tobacco blend and it has a little subtle hint of honey at the back. The first lot I got in 3 milligrams because I thought, I'd try out, and I will say, I have had a fag or two since, so 3 milligrams probably wasn't the best choice. And I don't know what the hell's going on outside. I think there's a plane or something flying around. So 3 milligrams wasn't the best choice, but you can see that I have vaped only, a full bottle really from the 3 that I bought 2 months ago, which is freaking sweet, right? So yeah, there's Western Honey, which I definitely recommend. You go check these guys out. I will link the website in the description, and it's just a sort of sweet tobacco blend with a little bit of a honey hint. None of these flavors. The flavours at first seem a little subtle, but once you get in there, if you let it steep for maybe a few days, luckily mine has already steeped because it's been in transit for 10 days. So if you let it steep for 10 days, then you will get a much better flavour than if you vape it straight away, I presume. But luckily I haven't had to do that. We've got Aqua Blast here, which is sort of berries, mixed berries with a hint of mintiness at the end. And we've got their blueberry muffin flavour, which is freaking awesome, really nice. Sort of blueberry on the inhale, and then that sort of muffin taste on the exhale. Really is a nice, smooth vape. And today I ordered today I didn't order them, they came through the post. 3 more liquids. I thought I'd stock up. I'm going to order another batch next month, I expect, before the TPD comes into regulation in November. And I got Pete's Dragon, which is dragon fruit and a mixture of something else, but it smells freaking delish. It smells like I would sort of drink that, It smells really nice. Now they are 70, they're not stated on the site very well, but it's a 70-30 blend, so 70% VG, 30% PG. So it's a little thinner than what I was used to vaping. I was used to vaping 100% VG from Vape Mate, but their liquids are always hit and miss, and I've had a couple of really bad flavours from them. And like I say, the prices are expensive, and since the TPD is coming into force, they've actually changed, and they only sell 10ml bottles now, so the price is more than what it was before. Again, I bought another blueberry muffin because I'm such a huge fan of that flavour. Really freaking nice. But I've gone for 6ml this time in the hope that it may last a little longer. And then I've got this juice which I'm vaping on right now, which is called Thug Juice. And it's supposed to be, I think it's watermelon and something else with a hint of mint. It's like cough syrup, if you've ever had cough syrup throughout your life. It smells like it and it tastes like it, but it tastes really freaking nice. Again, another one that you smell and you just want to drink. So I thought I'd just give them a shout out, guys. They do some nice flavours. I'll put the camera down just so you can see them all together, if you can, if the lighting's good enough in here. But they do come in these big bottles. You can buy like 3. I think it's 3 of them for $40, so you're getting 360 mils of liquid for $40, and then $25 for shipping, which works out in the UK about £40, maybe a little over £40, and then you obviously have to pay your import fees, and usually I'm paying about between £14 and £20. It sort of fluctuates. It's fluctuated twice now. So this is like the 3rd time I bought from them. The first liquid I bought from them was dragon fruit. No, the first liquid I bought from them was Zeus, and it was Zeus juice, and it was watermelon kiwis, and that was really nice. But it was a 0 nicotine, so I bought it through eBay. But if you go to their site now, they do international shipping, so you can choose what milligram you want, which is really freaking sweet. But yeah, they all come in these big bottles. You've got twisty caps like this on top, so they're childproof. Some of them can be a little awkward, but overall pretty easy to undo and do up. And then here we've got, this is what it comes with, like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a way to remove the liquid from the bottle, really. It's like a cap. It's a bit of a pain trying to get it into a small hole, but you could change it for a needle nose dispenser, I guess. So yeah, you know, they're really quality and nice flavours, and they're some of the best I've ever tasted. So I thought I'd give you guys a little look. That's what it looks like in the tank, by the way. I do need to clean it because I haven't cleaned it for a few days. Well, I haven't replaced the cotton. But yeah, really nice liquids, big clouds. So if I'm vaping it like, excuse the camera work, guys. I'm vaping it on stainless steel temperature mode, and I've got it at 250 degrees. Obviously I've got the resistance locked in at 0.15 ohms, 0.15 ohms should I say, and you know, I've got it at 30 watts, and you have to wait a while for this freaking thing to heat up, which is a pain. I could put it higher though, but I can't be bothered. Really thick vapor, and I was vaping this on wattage mode, but it does get a little hot after a while. I finally figured out how to use the temperature control, and it just keeps it at nice, not too hot, just subtly warm, but it's a full flavour. Like, you get the hint of the fruit on the inhale, and then on the exhale you get that mintiness, but it's not like the mint that came with this. This was more of a menthol mint, or a, what should I say, a spearmint even, or a strong mint, more of that type of mint, whereas this is more like a fresh mint that you'd pick, like a herb to put in with lamb usually, to be honest with you, but it just tastes really freaking nice. And it's even though it's 6 milligrams, it's still really quite smooth on the throat. Really nice, full-bodied flavour. and I'm just really impressed. So I just thought I'd give you guys a sort of place to go, really. The website is on the back here, and like I say, you can find them on eBay, but it's only 0% nicotine through eBay. They do have a Facebook, an Instagram, and a Twitter page, and the customer service, while friendly, isn't always quite there. There's been a couple of questions I've asked that have never been answered, but usually they do ask how it's going, how the liquids are you enjoying them, and they do thank you for being a repeat customer, which is nice. You also get a little sticker as well, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, cheap as hell. 3 bottles for $40, $25 shipping if you're in the UK. Then you're looking at what, maybe 60 quid for 3 bottles in total, let's say. It's 40 quid for the initial purchase, and then, you know, let's say 20 quid for the import fees over here. It's cheaper than anywhere else in the UK, because we're paying like £5 a 10ml bottle, and even if you go to Vape Mate now, it's about 8. I think it's about between 7 and 9 quid you're paying for 30 mils. And like I say, the flavours are always hit and miss from there, whereas from here the flavours are spot on. They're really nice, they're really tasty, they're full bodied, really good flavours. So I just thought I'd tell you guys where it is. So if you want to go check it out, please do so. There will be a link in the description below. If you've had this stuff, let me know what you think of it, because I think it's freaking excellent liquid. The best I've ever tasted, to be honest with you. And I've been through so many different places over in the UK. It's so hard in the UK in particular to find decent liquid manufacturers, because most of the crap you can buy dirt cheap is like Chinese imported shite. Some of it is just, oh, it's UK based, but the flavours just aren't quite there, or they're sort of overpowering, whereas these are really nice. You can taste every flavour that's in the liquid, which is really good. So if you want to check it out, please do so. If you like the video, then please hit the like button. If you didn't hit this like button, and I shall see you soon. Cheers.